Good afternoon. How's everyone doing? Thought now that F1. Hey, Demon, how you doing? How goes it? Thought now was probably a good time to, after a patch or two, to see how my team is. Give that a go. Hopefully, have a good start like last year's one. Go from there. Right, let's. There's the game go. There it is. Good. Got a day off. To grandparents later. So. Well, free dinner though, right? sounds all right to me. Sounds good. Sounds good.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
I wonder if that'll ever change in our free dinners. But yeah, exactly. I wonder if that'll ever change, that intro. EA Sports is in the game. The nuanced slogan that we've come to expect. Maybe not in our lifetime. Not that I'm saying it needs changing. I just wonder if it would ever change to anything different. It's been a staple of pretty much every EA game for well, yeah, almost 30 plus years, I think. It'll be interesting to see if F1 comes up with a new intro theme at some point. I think this one they've had now for quite some time. 10 years maybe not quite, maybe just a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Open rights will be head worldwide if it gets changed. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not saying it needs to change. It's just it kind of take it for granted now. But yeah, every EA game is every EA Sports game. It's in the game. I wonder which game did it first. I wonder what the first occurrence of that was. Right. Need to select the right one here. My team. Okay. So, it's a little bit of... I haven't looked at my team at all yet in this year's game, but again, assuming it'll be mostly similar to before, but I think similar to what I did in F1 23 as opposed to F1 22 and 21, where I think I went for the newcomer. Which was fine in like mid to late season 2 and season 3 onwards, and that wasn't a problem, but it's just such a slog with how the My Team cars perform. Just gonna turn the one inside it. There we go. It's just such a slog, based on the handling of the car to start with. There's something more in the midfield. I don't want to go for championship contender, because I think perhaps if I was only going to do like 1 or 2 seasons of my team, then maybe. I think midfield's probably good for a good element of longevity, and potentially then at least looking to score some points, being able to being competitive, hopefully, in the midfield, and maybe even on a couple of tracks finding ourselves further forward. Be good. I'll do a full season as well, and the recommended settings are short qualifying and race, so no practice by the looks of things. Flash recommended starts reduce damage. I wonder if we can just tweak those ever so slightly. First, yeah, definitely gone up. I'm going to start at 85, but I think I can change this overall. I'm hoping to be able to push it up higher, but I think 85 is where I was in the last game, and that was quite good. You can't... So maybe you always have practice, but I think they have short... I'm happy with the one shot, I think. Session length. This is the only one I was toying with, perhaps changing it to go a bit longer. Having it maybe 35% rather than short, but that might equally be too long, I don't know. Let's try medium. It's only a 31% race distance, so it's not even long or full. Let's go medium. We might just allow for a little bit more chaos, I guess. A bit more going on. That's in the race. Approximate is fine. More zoom, exactly. More laps, more zoom. It'll all be good. I don't think we need to change any of this. Standard faults. Fault frequency. Yeah, standard. That's fine. I don't mind faults happening. And then rules and flags. Everyone's strict. Safety car will do a standard. Formation lap will leave off. Formation lap is a nice immersion element, but
And
it just...
lights out and away we go!
Hey, Asini, how you doing? Red flags will have a standard as well. Weekend structure, I think we've done, haven't we? Yeah, let's just make sure that there's nothing on assists. No, good, everything off. Lovely. Sim settings, I think. We'll allow flashbacks, so I'm going to try and avoid them as much as possible. And then all this. Normal, it's fine. Sim damage. Collisions and everything else. Yeah, that's good to me. Okay, confirm. Use my team icons. Yeah, we can have my team icons in. Why not? Cool. Enable first time tutorial. Yeah, why not? Let's see what we've got. Okay. Being both the owner and the driver. I mean, it would just never work, right? Surely in Formula One. Now, if anyone tried that, they'd be like, "Yeah, we can't.
Let's create your driver.
We can't from a like an insurance perspective." I'd imagine the insurance premium of, yeah, our team boss is also going to be a driver in the event of an injury. The whole team could go under because he's also driving the car. That, or you just need, I mean, you'd need a very well managed or very well established managerial team, I guess, to know exactly what would happen in the worst possible circumstances. Right. I was kind of hoping I might have been able to load in my avatar from the game, from multiplayer, because that would have made this a bit quicker. I think it was just this guy. He's the only guy with a beard, basically, or like more than just a bit of stubble. I mean, that said, there's not many race drivers that have beards at all. Certainly not more than a bit of stubble, because it becomes problematic to get a helmet on, and I know this for a fact. I had beard helmet issues when I did my single-seater experience. Well worth it, though. Well worth it. Beard would get in the way. Exactly. This is the problem. This is why I have to go for something short. Like something like that would be just about fine. Like if I took this right back, it would probably be alright. Own and driver, 2 salaries. Yeah. I mean, you probably would. Yeah. Perhaps there was a. Perhaps maybe that would be part of the clause. Maybe that would be part of the. Oh, dark. Yeah, we haven't got a last name. Hang on. Use my real name. why beards fell out of favour during World War One because of gas mask. Exactly. Yeah. Sadly so. You know, gone are the stylish infantry beards, but hey ho. Because that would have made a difference in a war footing. I don't know. Maybe from a camouflage perspective, it would be more useful. I don't know. More things to grip onto. I don't know. You could stash stuff in your beard. A couple of extra rounds, magazine. They still don't. Annoyingly, they don't have. They have the flying fin, even spelt with 2 N's, but they don't have Finn. They don't have Harry. Bad.
The flying fin.
1 year, or you know, maybe 1 year they could actually just let us mod extra values in. That'd be cool. We're going for number 12.
And now
Advance.
let's focus on your driver's look.
Oh, look at that luscious head of hair. That's not realistic at all. Need a bald driver. Where's the bald driver? Come on. I think annoyingly I have to spend pit coins for different like design types, and none of them are particularly great looking, I don't think. I still think the emblem editor in this needs work. I think it could be a lot better. But we'll keep with this one. I think I did set some colours up. Yeah, so hoping to stick with the kind of the yellow green look that I've done in the past. That doesn't really have much green on it at all, so what if we did the yellow's there. I wonder if we just make that white then, and then we make this one yellow on top. Yeah, that'll do. Same about the pattern. Quite like a different pattern, but I don't want to spend pit coins for that. Whatever that means. Constellation of Violet Dawn. If we customize the colours, how does this look? Okay, green there. This doesn't look too bad. And then white on top. That looks alright, maybe. Or could we do... What if we made that the yellow and then the stars white? No. That'd look better the other way around. Let's do... All good. Hey, Scottish Born. How you doing? How was your wedding? How'd it all go? Hope you had a fantastic day. I think I saw a couple of pictures on Lionheart's Discord. Look smashing. Hope you had a great day. Just been watching YouTube videos of this game. How are we doing? Yeah, it's not. I certainly after the first handling pack, it's not too bad. Better. Getting used to it. It was fun. Just a few family. That's all we want. That's nice. That's lovely. Oh, I'm glad you had a good time. Did you get away anywhere afterwards for a little honeymoon, or are you saving that for a later date, or? Gloves. Gloves. Yes, we've got gloves that'll match the suit. That'd be nice. Okay, and then was it? Did we go? We went. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that looks nice as well. It's a shame we've not got a Constellation helmet, actually. I don't know why we've not got a Constellation helmet yet. We got the one. It's not in here, is it? Maybe it's something I'll unlock later in one of the other modes. Just the standard celebration for now, and then what have we got? Who? Which I don't think I've ever heard a Formula 1 driver say that. Woo. Lots of woos. Lots of woo yeses.
Yes, guys, yes! Come on! Nice one. Very lovely drive.
Very lovely drive. Very, very British. Yeah, like that.
Great. Now let's set up some of the key details of your new team. We'll
Team
start
details.
with an easy one. What name would you like to give the team?
Well, that's easy.
Nice.
There you go, back
Now,
with Pickle Force
some
Racing.
kind of income stream is critical, so we need to sign a primary sponsor.
Both need passports, but yeah, it's the plan. Got 2 kids. No, that's a really good idea. Really good idea. And again, you want it to work for you as well, and you know, ultimately make the most of it and enjoy it for you guys. That sounds great. Oh well, yeah. I hope you have a good time. I mean, we've got a similar thing we've got to sort out. For Millie and I, our plan is we've both said previously that we'd love to go to Japan. So our official honeymoon will be a trip to Japan, probably 2.5-3 weeks next year is what we're hoping to do. But we want to go somewhere just after the wedding for a couple of days this year. So we're gonna hop up to Scotland. For a couple of days afterwards, up to Edinburgh, and then just stay in a nice hotel and you know, wander around Edinburgh. There's lots of things up there that we want to go and see and do, and yeah, just relax and chill and enjoy a couple of days away afterwards. It'd be nice to celebrate, but we've got a similar problem with passports in that we need to get Millie a new passport because she's in the process of changing her name, and to save on some admin, she's changing both her first name and surname at the same time. She's wanted to change her first name officially to Millie for quite some time. But we're still waiting for confirmation of that to come through before we can get the passports redone and everything else, on top of getting everything signed and officiated and everything else. So hopefully the next couple of weeks we'll get all of that kind of confirmation through, and then we can get passports and things sorted for Japan. We might still need them for Scotland, although it's an internal transfer. Lots of the airlines still want like a valid form of ID for verification. So it's like, that's good, because she doesn't have any at the moment, and her old one is expired. So it's just like knowing what to do first and when. But hey ho. Hey, Dave and Sylvian, how you doing? How's your weekend going? What are we? I've never had a passport, and getting one is a pain as... Right, got ya. Yeah, it's... I tell you what, the administrative paperwork with it all is a pain in the backside. I feel your pain, Scottish. Feel your pain. Very good. Little one being a bit grizzly. The Sunday grizzles. The Sunday grizzles. Well, I hope less grizzly soon. Less grizzly sound. It is, and like Millie spent pretty much the whole day on the phone the other week to try and get an update on her deed poll name change stuff. And she was put in a queue. She was like 41 in the queue and on the phone for like 4 or 5 hours. And she got to number 5 and then they hung up on her. Like the phone didn't disconnect, they just hung up. They just killed it on their side. I'm like, cool, thanks. That's great. Like even if you redial, you end straight back at the back of the queue. It's great. I have a UK and Irish passport. Well done, I've seen it. Yeah, to be fair, I do, at the back of my mind, I do every so often contemplate, especially with how things are for the UK in terms of getting in and out of Europe. I do question whether or not I should look at getting switching over to my Romanian passport and just having it dual passports again, because I can still reapply to have mine reactivated apparently. Might make traveling in Europe a lot easier. Yeah. A lot of people are getting their IDs. Yeah, I mean, we're hoping. It looks like when we've seen like the deed poll updates come out, they tend to be towards the end of the month. So hopefully next week or the week after, we might get an update on Millie. That'd be good. But yeah, anyway, to find. Yeah, I know it's absolutely bonkers.
Our primary sponsor
Absolutely
will pay a
bonkers.
sign-on bonus to the team up front. This is vital to cover the early investments we need to make. They'll also provide valuable weekly income for us. Each sponsor has a goal they want the team to achieve.
Right.
If we hit that goal, the
What's a
sponsor will pay
realistic
an
goal for
additional
year
goal
one,
bonus.
for season one, for a mid-build contender? I mean, they all seem, as a team, achieve 5-point finishes. They all seem realistic. I think I'll go for Duotone and 25 Constructors Championship points in a season. I think that's achievable. Sounds good to me, and we get the
Fantastic.
biggest
Now we've
signing
got a budget to work with.
bonus.
Our car won't be
Yeah,
going
this is
anywhere
my team,
fast without
Scottish,
power
yeah.
units.
Pickle,
So let's
Pickle
sign a
Force
power
Racing.
unit supplier now.
The 11th team entrant on the grid this season. That's what we're going for. Extra career in this one. Yeah, so I've started because it's like 3 career modes in this year, and then also there's the 2-player career mode as well for one of the existing teams. So I've started a standard career mode where I've actually started all the way back in F2. My plan, I've kind of signed up as a McLaren Academy driver, and my hope is to partner alongside Lando Norris in McLaren if I, depending on where I get in my F2 career as I then go into F1. So that'll be good fun. But I've enjoyed that so far. The mid-race like challenge scenarios and things are really, really interesting, and I think that adds like a bit of fresh air into the career mode this year, which is nice. I've also been playing the challenge career, which is basically like the scenario-driven events that they had in, well, they had it in the F1 World section last year, but they've separated out as a separate career mode. So it's still single player, but you land on a leaderboard of people as well. So I'm doing all right on that, and we're currently on, I think, the 3rd block of episodes for Charles Leclerc's kind of campaign. I think we've got one more, and then I think it will switch driver. But the challenge career is quite good fun on that. Quite enjoying that. Similar to the series I'm watching from Arava. Yeah. So he's been doing the same thing. But yeah, they've been really good fun so far. I've enjoyed those. And then, yeah, we've obviously got my team as well. I got my driver's license set up to let me into Canada. Yeah, see, that's, like, again, for Scotland, for me, because I've got both valid ID in the form of driving license and passport, I can probably just use my driving license. That'll be fine for the airline verification. But Millie doesn't have either. And her whole passport has expired a while ago, so we need something. But we now need something with, well, once it gets passed through, we'll need something with Millie's new name details on it. But it's fine. We'll get there. My knowledge of F1, very fast cars that go vroom. Exactly. That's all you need. That's all you need, Dave.
We need both performance
Right,
and
engine.
durability from our power units, but we also need to balance the books. We're going to have a lot of other areas to invest our cash into.
Now, as per F1 23, I hate the sound of the Red Bull engines. They just have this engine whine that's just a bit too high pitched for my liking. Fast cars that go vroom, and Max Verstappen is now. Yeah, exactly. That's all you need to know. Renault will stay well away from. It's down to Mercedes and Ferrari. I'm half tempted to go with Ferrari for the additional for the better performance early on, and then perhaps just work on the durability side of it. Technically, it's supposed to be better than Red Bull, just not quite as good as the Renault or the Mercedes. But I feel like being down on power early might be a bit more risk, and some early engine faults and things like that might not be the worst thing in season 1 if we're aiming for 25 championship points.
We almost have all the
that's
key
the one we'll go
partners for
for.
our team now, but we still need
GoTP is the legend, yeah. The legend of GoTP.
The higher a driver's
Bless
experience,
him.
the more resource points are earned to spend on vehicle upgrades. Drivers earn acclaim based on their performances. When a driver earns enough acclaim, they will level up.
Now, it would be nice to have a teammate, because historically in my team I've chosen someone, chosen like a junior, like an F2 either like a recent F2 driver or something like that. But yeah, in this we've opted to allow for what they call F1 icons. So we've got the likes of Michael Schumacher, Ayrton Senna, Mika Hakkinen, and Nigel Mansell that we could choose from to be our partnered driver. That said, our first year, we're probably going to want to invest a fair amount into R&D and facilities. So perhaps, whilst it'd be great to be partnered alongside Michael, I think that 10 million might be better spent elsewhere in the first season at least. Not to say that we can't come back and perhaps have Michael racing alongside us in another season though. But we've also got the likes of Jacques Villeneuve, Jenson Button, Felipe Massa, Webber, Kobayashi, Pastor Maldonado, blast from the past. And then we've got a couple of F2 drivers as well. So we've got Theo, Jamie Chadwick, who was the she was the W Series champion. Was it 2 years in a row? I think, and I can't remember what she's racing in now, but she's doing well in. Was it Indy 500 she's in? She's doing well in the current season. I did see that. Got Oliver Behrman, who obviously stepped up for Ferrari earlier in the season when Carlos Sainz had his appendix out, his aerodynamic trade-off. Mansell has to be Mansell with that stash, yeah. To be fair, I was thinking Mansell. It might be a fun year. Or we could have esports legend Jarno Opmeer. I think they've done him dirty though. Only a 64 rating. I mean, he's a two-time esports drivers champion. Surely a bit higher than 64. I don't know. And then Lucas Blakely. I mean, he won. It wasn't last year. It was the year before last, wasn't it? Brendan Lee, who's another esports champ. I think we will go with Mansell. I think that stash is going to give the Cool Calm collective experience that we need in the team early days. He looks good in the green and gold team colours, I think. So what does that leave us with? We get initial cash injection of 5 million, get a signing bonus of just shy of another 5 million. And then we've got the teammate contract and the suppliers. We've still got 2.2 million left over, so not too bad.
The livery we'll be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year.
Right, now I'm going to make the car look pretty, because as we all know, the prettiest cars go fast. They don't at all. As shown with some of the interesting liveries we've seen over the years. So we could keep with the Constellation. Yeah, I was going to say it has to match uniform. So we could keep with this and then just change the colour schemes around, right? So let's just see what the main... Right, so that is probably going to stay white then. And then what colour? So we need that one there, and then we need the gold for the accent colour. There we go. Now, the only thing is that satin finish is not really dark enough, and gloss is too dark. Matte, no. Metallic might be alright. That looks alright, doesn't it? Looks pretty flashy. If anything, we'll win awards for a good looking car, right? Yeah, I like metallic. I think that's a winner for this year's livery at least. Cool. Right, sponsor decals. Personal. We don't have any yet. Personal stickers. Do we want to stick anything above? That is brilliant. I don't really know what it is. It's a dino themed. Let's put the dino theme on. It will be a reference for Cubheart because he loves his dinos. Looks like a beer can or a fine water bottle. We'll go with fine water bottle. I know what you mean. It kind of looks like it could be a Carlsberg branded F1 car. If Carlsberg did F1 cars, F1 car liveries, then yeah.
Last
There we
but
go.
not least, we need to consider our brand, our badge, and team colours.
Well, let's do team colours first, because that's nice and easy. And then we just do the white in the middle of it, I guess. What happens if we change the white? Does anything change? Not really. The tertiary colour market. I think we go that way around. That looks good. Let's do branding. This is the like. This is where I feel like, with how Manor Lords just allowed for like an upload to work, this would be a perfect opportunity. Just have an upload option, because this is it's painful to like make anything look decent in here. I've yet to see like a decent emblem created in these, and like maybe going for like a more simple shape or less colors or less design would be a good fit, but I don't know, it just feels like none of these shapes are shapes that I could see aligning to like a team logo. If you look at all the other team logos and things like that, the none of them use shapes like this. So why would you want a shape like this for your My Team? I don't get it. It feels like there's such a disconnect between this and everything else, but it is weird. Emblem of Manor Lords was very excellent. Yeah, this is it. Like again, I think the freeform and like versatility of that was brilliant. Oh, right. I almost feel like let's sort the emblem first, because the emblem might be easy. Like, again, what is this? These are not emblems that you would see on an F1 car. I'd go shield and see what we can do. Yeah, I think I've used this in my online one and just changed the colours around. Because like, why would I want an F1 23 loyalty badge as my emblem? And this is, the rotation is just a bit weird. The donut, I think I use this. I think I use the ripples on F1 23. Button 12. What is button 12? Oh look, see, you've got these cool emblems on here. What's this? I like the Slither one. That's cool. Ugh. Yeah, the lizard one's awesome. I will pay 150 bitcoins for that. But why are there not more like that? I'm gonna get that. That's worth the 150 bitcoins just for that alone. Right, and then we can change the colours. We only get the two colours, which is fine, because I think we'll just go the red and gold. But do we want it on the white? Possibly not. First one, like tech company logo. Yeah, like tech company logos. Yeah, colours kind of match anyway. Yeah, exactly. The alternative is we could do a white and then like a. I think gold would be too standout, so I wonder if green would work. But if it was on a green emblem background rather than. Wait, select that one, please. There we go. And then it's finding a shape for it that kind of fits. Oh, so we can rotate. Ah, we can. Hang on. We can scale. Hang on. We can scale the emblem. Okay. Can we rotate? Oh, we can. Upside down lizard. Does that mean anything? The only problem is it's doing it with the wheel, and the rotation sensitivity on it is a bit off. That'll do. That's straight enough. Right, what's a good... I mean, that doesn't look too horrific. That works. The only thing I'd like to do is edit the style, but I don't know what button 12 is. What is button 12 on my wheel? I thought it might be one of the buttons down here, but it doesn't seem to change anything. Just select it first. Let me just have a... Let me see if I can work out what button 12 is. That's definitely a button. What button? Well, I thought I knew what button 12 was. I've got 3 buttons on the bottom of my wheel. One of them is a menu button. One of them should be like a screenshot button, and then the other one's if you're going to use like a games console, so either Xbox or PlayStation, like share menu button. And I was pretty sure that button 12 was the one that I have mapped to a menu button at the moment. But it doesn't look like it. How can I find out the button? Is there a button number? Hang on, we're going to Google it. Here we go. Got it. Except those aren't the right unmapping. Hang on. This is better. Nope. every single screenshot I'm looking at is definitely giving me different button mapping guides. I know I can do it in the game, but I'd have to leave this, go back out and do it, and I don't want to do that. It's BT. Ah, this looks better. 11, yeah, where's 12? Where's 12? Where's 12? 12 is... okay. 12 is my pit button, apparently. I must admit, the layout for the wheel is really weird. So, like, the button... So I've got 3 buttons across this right-hand side. On the top right and top left. So on the right-hand side, first is button 1. The next one in, button 2, right? No. Button 4. Button next to that. Okay. Button 5? No. Button 3. And then button 2 is below it. But apparently on the left-hand side, furthest left is button 8, button 12 in the middle, and then button 7 on the offset. So, yeah, why not? Okay, but we know which button to press now. There we go. So we can... This is all I wanted to do, just see if any of the style effects would have looked good with it. Because we can do a similar sort of thing with the... with this, but I think it darkens it, and I think it changes the colours too much. So really... No, that's fine. I think we'll leave it as plain. I think we'll just go with the white background. I think that looks good enough for what we can do right now. So that's what we'll go. There's our Pickle Force Team Racing badge. Wow. Amazing. Oh, Natalie Pinkham.
Hello and welcome to a very special Formula One live stream. Now, usually we run events like today to reveal a new car, but today is much more than just the car. It's about a brand new team, and one in which the owner also happens to be the lead driver. That's right, for the first time in modern F1 history, we're going to have an owner-driver on the grid. And it's been a Herculean effort, a huge amount of resource and staff recruitment, and a brand new factory, one in which we are standing.
Brand new factory,
right
a massive payout to the legend that is Nigel Mansell,
the big names
who
on
races
the grid.
driver number 2.
Let's take a look at it now.
Oh, it looks stylish from above. And the side. It's good so far. Not sure about the wispy smoke lines. Projector lines. Go off the green colour scheme. Yeah. Go faster, Stripes. Whoa. Yeah, look at that. Mean green machine. A lean, mean green machine.
Okay, let's introduce the person everyone is
Vroom,
talking
vroom.
about. Formula One's new owner-driver.
Oh god, they're actually going to get our NPC to walk out. Oh yeah, excellent. Oh, come on, you could have had a team-coloured shirt on. What's with the black shirt, dude? It's not helping the lizard pop.
Now, I would have thought being an owner was stressful enough, but you're driving as well. So how are you going to approach taking on both the roles at the same time?
Try not to crash the car and be really careful. I won't lie, there's been a lot of work and there's even more to come, but I wouldn't take on people's team. Nothing's easy. It's about me, it's 100% my team and the people that are unstoppable. I think left. Let Dark have his dream. Exactly. He's not bald. Oh, exactly. Well, to be fair, the game doesn't give like they're baldest. Apparently, there's no such thing as a bald F1 driver. So hurt.
Now, obviously, you're not going to be alone out on track. You've signed a teammate too. What made them the right fit for this project?
It was the mustache, Natalie. Pure and simple. The fact that he has a very high racing pedigree and experience has nothing to do with it. It's all about the stash.
So, tell me about the work on the car.
Yeah, exactly.
Plenty
Surely
done,
the
plenty still to come.
baldness would
What are
help
you
with aero. Exactly
prioritising
right,
in terms
Scottish.
of
Exactly
development?
right. But no, you know, if Carlos Sainz has his appendix out for weight saving, you know, surely a smooth shaved head for aerodynamic efficiency is better. You know, the helmet can fit ever so slightly tighter, closer. You know, can something aerodynamics is fine. Tell me about what you. Yep. Or chassis. Oh, this is where I'm going to give a bonus to one of the initial departments. Traction would be good. Responsiveness, I think, probably going to be the one. Wonder when they'll realise that they need one kidney and get one. Exactly, right? Exactly.
You, by contrast, are a total newcomer. So, can that be a good thing? What do you bring that's unique and special to the table?
Welcome on in. Owner driver Dark X2 here to replicate the feats of only ever accomplished by one man previously, the late great Sir Jack Brabham. Yeah, indeed. I'm trying to think who in Formula One history has, because there have been a couple. I think there have been. Is it only Jack Brabham? I think there was maybe a couple of co-owners, perhaps, or heavily staked in the team as such. But yeah. But again, in modern F1, I was saying at the beginning, I think from an insurance perspective, and surely from like a finance perspective, you'd struggle to get the financial backing to say, yeah, but what if you do go out there and have a bit of an accident? What's going to happen to the team? Oh dear. Is the only driver to win the? Yeah, fine. As the only owner driver to do that, yeah. But still, I mean, way back when Formula One first started, not to say that F1 drivers now aren't a little bit on the mad side of the scale, but you had to be a proper motorhead back in the day to certainly own the team, I think, and then also drive for it. So what we've got to do now, competitors of vast experience. By contrast, yes, we are a newcomer, but it's fine because we've got Nigel Mansell's mustache. It's going to be fine. That thing is an aerodynamic masterpiece. All good. You can tell exactly, which way the wind is blowing just, from seeing how it reacts to his mustache. It's fine. See how the balance and the area of the car is as well. What do we bring that's unique? Well, a fresh pair of eyes? I don't know. ERS system innovation, fresh pair of eyes. Yeah, let's do that. I'll be for aero.
Now, ultimately, your success this season will be determined by the positions you can take from other
It
drivers.
sure will.
So what's your focus in terms of clawing time away
The
from
power
your
bill
position?
about the performance. F1 isn't the wrong race. Yeah, so that'll be about durability on the left. Lightweight aero chassis. Let's go for that one because I want durability
Formula
improvement.
1 is a team sport, and you've
Be nice
had
not to have too
assemble a
many
team
DNFs or
from
part
scratch.
failures or
So who are
penalties.
you most excited about working with this season?
Oh, I mean, that's a little bit of a harsh question considering you've got 4 departments all working for you, and you're going to go, yeah, but these ones are my favourite. I mean, we've definitely chosen an aero one. We've done a durability one. I think we might have either picked up a powertrain one earlier on. Let's go with chassis. Let's try and balance the love out a bit.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and I think I can speak for all of us when I say all the very best for the season.
You're very welcome.
It's important to use the time between races to the fullest extent, and that's where these activities come in. Manage everyone's time as efficiently as possible to maximise the team's performance.
Okay. Thank goodness for autofill. That's code for you better win and get a lot of money. Yeah, I've got a lot of money on you. Yeah. Exactly. Ollie. What's he saying? Who is Ollie? Runner. I need to upgrade some facilities to that. New car smell. Decorators finished off the break room last week, and Ruth tells me the servers should all be up and running online now. Excellent. Good to know. Good to know. Going to take pole in our first race on the Champion. I think that we might struggle with that, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. IT department, excellent. Ruth is right. Ruth is head of IT, excellent. And Ollie is just someone that works for us.
This is where you can view our current facilities and the effects they're having on the business.
Okay, so we've got a Spec
You
2
can also
chassis
invest
department.
some of
That's
our
good.
cash into upgrades for these facilities.
I feel like going hard on durability in the first season might not be a bad shout, so that we can at least rule out part failures and get upgrades through with hopefully fewer failures and things. Overall, so it's quality control that we need, but we need more money for that anyway. So maybe we'll focus on that as a starting point. So what does R&D recommend first of all? R&D recommended upgrade is floor stiffening stay positioning. Come in before the first Grand Prix in Bahrain. So yeah, why not? So where are we placed? At the moment we're placed 9th on the grid? 9th on the grid, ahead of Alpine and Kick Sauber. With that upgrade, we should be brought in line with Williams, chasing down the back of Haas. And then the Visa Cash App. Oh, Jesus. Who doesn't love a good stiffening? Exactly. Oh my indeed. Oh my indeed. Let's go for that. We could set up a poll for the first race, for where we think we might come. Well, I'll do that in a sec. Right, vehicle, how we're looking. Oh, we could sign a secondary sponsor. That might not be a bad shout. DNF, yeah. What? Planting into a wall. High chance, yeah. Again, we're going to try and limit use of flashbacks as much as possible, wherever possible. Try and save it for either one... Oh, excuse me. Perhaps one allowance for my pure stupidity, and then one allowance for AI bugginess, and try and keep it to just 2 at maximum. What kind of goals are they looking for then? Top 14 finish during the race, top 16. It's difficult to know without seeing the pace of the car at the first race weekend. I mean, we could just do this one to start with, complete all practice programs, because that wouldn't be a bad shout. BR, welcome on in. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub for 46 months. How you doing? How's your weekend been? You can't do worse than that, so the expectation can only overachieve. Exactly. That's very true. It's very true. Let's go with that one. That'll give us something to start with.
This is the driver market. From here, you can see pertinent details on every driver in the sport, compare them with each other and add them to your watch list. When the contract negotiation window rolls round, this is where you'll approach any drivers you wish to hire.
Jolly good, jolly good. Just finished a 10-hour shift, so I spent, well, glad you finished it. Have you got any time off tomorrow or in the week coming, or is it back at it straight away tomorrow? I hope you have a good rest and relax anyway for the rest of your Sunday. That's the team I was looking at. It's fine. Okay. Well, that all looks okay there, so let's crack on.
As we continue to increase our acclaim, more potential partners become willing to work with us. We can now approach an additional sponsor from the corporate tab.
I think we already have. She got another one. Yeah, we've already done that. Keep up, Ollie. We're way ahead of you. I think we've finished. Yeah, so we could do another one. Excellent. So we've got the upgrade in place there. So we could also do energy store cell positioning, which is going to do weight distribution, isn't it? We could do something in aero, maybe. Let's go for the front wing gurney flaps, because, you know, gurney flaps are important. Oof, it's going to take a long time to do. Okay, maybe we choose something that can be done a little bit sooner. How soon can that... Oh, okay. That can at least be done before Australia. A lower percentage chance. Maybe we'll do that. Back at the grind tomorrow, hoping to jump on F1 or Elden Ring when I get home. Ah, good. Well, I hope you have a good bit of F1 or Elden Ring when you get back home and can relax. Yeah, weekend's been good, thank you. We were doing some wedding cake tasting yesterday. Went and picked up our sample cakes to test, and just got to whittle it down to the 1 or 2 flavors that we're going to have for our wedding cake, which would be nice. Popped into town and bought a new suit for a work do that I've got in a couple of weeks' time, which would be nice. Get to dress up all fancy, which would be nice fun. A good evening out. But yeah, otherwise, just chilling, just relaxing. Okay. Okay, upgrade's done. Let's get going into the race weekend. Let's sort out a poll as well. Let's do a poll for. We'll just do the poll for the race position, and we'll do it now so that you have to vote now during practice without seeing where we qualify. Just to make it even more difficult. read the messages while we're doing that. Oh, look, we've got Mark back. Right, Mark, remember the deal. That the one I want to press? No, that's the raid button. It's also the wrong button. Have I got a poll button on my... Maybe I don't. Yeah, I thought I had a poll button in my quick bar. What AM am I running? I'm running 85 at the moment, which I think is where I stopped on my last game. I've had some games that I've played up in the kind of mid to low 90s. So I'm hoping the more I play in my team, the easier it will be. But again, it's also like figuring out the how it all ties together this early in the season, because the car should not be quick straight away, even as a midfield one. Here we go. Right, I've got it. Oh, let me grab the keyboard and we'll type this out. Right, so the question is where. How I spelled Bahrain correctly? I think so. Yes, I've spelled Bahrain correctly. Okay, so let's in terms of choices, what we'll do is we'll give a range of places. So we'll say top 5 as one option. Then we'll say 6 to 9. Then we'll do 10th to 15th. And then we'll go 15 plus / DNF. And we'll get that running for the next 10 minutes. There we go. My thing is... Let me see if I can bring it up. The... There we go. Hey, Tommy, how you doing? Right, well, we'll see. In fact, I'll make that bit bigger. I should be able to see a bit of the chat and the votes. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now I've got it on my phone. Cool. Right, so you guys are going, yeah, 10th, 15th. I would like to be pushing on. I mean, like a point in the first race would be amazing, but I think we'll probably start lower. I think probably around like 18th or 19th on the grid. And then it'd be good if we could fight back for like 15th, 13th, 14th, 15th position. But let's see where we go to. It should be dry in Bahrain because it's always dry in Bahrain in the desert. How are you feeling today, Tommy, after your half marathon yesterday? Great effort, by the way, on that. Very well done. Looked like it was nice weather as well.
The the long wait is over. This is it, a brand new season. And before the show gets well and truly underway, we've got the all-important matter of a free practice session. It's great to be back. So much unknown before we get underway. So what will be going through the drivers' minds as they get ready for the new season?
The faster you can work around the circuit conditions and get the car
The faster you go, the better.
The better.
You think?
And then you can just focus on the job in hand in terms of lap times. But
Let's skip ahead. Hello? Game? I'd like to take control of the car now, please. Awesome, the game's bugged out.
Okay, mate, it's Mark
There we go.
here. I just want to say thanks for trusting me as your race engineer. I know we're going to have a good relationship. It's going to be a long season. They're always tough.
Oh, you say that
If we
now,
work
Mark.
together, we can get
You
some
just wait till
solid,
we're
good results.
threatening
The car's
you and
ready
your
to go,
family
but
for
it's brand new, so we've got to
good
figure out
race
any
advice.
teething issues. We've got our eye on the data. You just do what you do behind the wheel.
We will try, Mark. We will try. Okay. We know the general plan around here. Let's see what happens. Excuse me. Timey, thank you very much for tier 1 sub for 42 months. Thank you. Right, I think I do have a setup for Bahrain, so we'll use that if we can. Oh, I don't. Thought I did. Okay, well, we can set one up, because I've got some to hand that I've been using. Let me just grab one. Okay, so I think this is what I was using. Maybe I just didn't save it. 45 on the front, 40 on the rear. Transmission, we want 70 on, 45 off. Engine braking to 70. We want left, left. Left, 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 and 0.15 apparently. On the rear turn, let's see how we do there. And then we've got front suspension 41, so maxed out there. Rear suspension right down. Seems to be the typical most of these setups that I've used so far. Quite a firm front anti-roll bar. Same on the rear to 19. 25 ride height at the front, and then it's probably going to be about what? 50 something on the rear. 55 maybe? Yeah, 55. Wait. Brakes should probably be 100 and yeah, 156, and tires should probably be all the way to the right. Which seems to be the new tyre meta in this year's tyre modelling and temperature modelling. Good luck and Godspeed. Please don't crash if anything happens to you. We'll have a job today. Yeah, exactly. This is it. Like literally every single race, you'd be so panicked. Surely. Yay! Still love that sound alert. One of my favourites. Yeah, Timey, how are you feeling today? Are you feeling sore or okay from yesterday's half marathon? Right, let's do the practice programs. Get going. We're going straight out. Okay. Let's do the race strategy first then. Right. Sore. I'm in a lot of pain and need help. Sore, or like standing up and sitting down hurts, but as long as you don't move too much, you're okay. Bulldog Nation Gaming, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Right. Fingers crossed. Oh, it does not feel too empty. So let's see. Because every year I say it, and every year...
Good, consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into a race strategy.
Turn 1 will always catch me out, so let's see if we can get it right here. Ooh, far too early. That's okay. Third there. Yeah, brake sooner there. Probably second gear into the corner. Ooh, twitchy. Need fourth there as well. Okay, time-wise it's fine though on the practice program. The tyre wear around here is awful. At least on the mediums. Too much curb. Easiest car is just still very pointy at the front, still very understeery, right where you don't want them to be, and then they grip up and kind of catch you out. Like that. Okay, still need to let off a little bit more there, but fourth is better. Scorers and everything hurts. Oh no. Well, you probably have been told this and already know it, but as much as it sucks, the more you can move about today, the easier it tends to get in the week, or at least that's how I always used to find it with hockey, certainly at the beginning of the season. Like usually the day after, if I didn't move around too much, the following day was really painful, just because I kind of stiffened up. So trying to move around a little bit today probably will do you a world of good in the long run. But yeah, it does suck. Feel your pain. Not really using any ERS deployment either, so there's still plenty of time. Fine there, except there we definitely didn't brake in the right spot. Still early on the power there. Have to watch that come race and qualifying. Although the soft should give us a little bit of advantage there. Still locking up quite a bit in the braking. Okay, we've done everything we need to do there, so we'll go back to the garage and have a look how we did. And the polls finished as well. So the winner was 3 votes on 10th, 15th. So we'll try and go for that. I realise now I should have done it as a prediction, so you guys could have bet some pickle chips on it. We'll do that next time. But, the blisters are worse. Oh God, yeah, not fun. Good blisters for sure. Miss. Oh, but yeah, I say we should do a 2-player agreement, but I'm way behind on my pace, and 2 players bugged alone. Well, when 2 players not bugged, we can give it a go for sure. I'd like that. A lot of stiffness talk today. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not stiff. The car is stiff, hopefully. We'll see. Right, so we're fine there. Actual tyre life looks good as well, despite it being, well, at least compared to the metrics, we're what, 5% above maybe where they thought on the threshold. I think around Bahrain it tends to be typically a hard and medium race. You tend not to get many soft running here, but we've completed the practice program fine there. Let's do the tyres next. What is quali pace on? Is quali pace on softs? Yeah, it is. I'll tell you what, we'll do. We'll take the hards out there for tyre management to see what they're like at the end of a few laps.
Because temperature's so important for your tyres, cool down laps are now vital after a push lap so that we don't light up the rubber too much. Not to mention
Good to know, Mark.
recharging
Good
the
to know.
battery.
Thank you.
This test is all about tyre management. Try to control the slip through each corner and take extra care putting the power down at the apex.
Oh, still too. Again, brake harder. Yeah, okay. I want a 136.1. I think that's going to be fine. Looking at the hards after a flying lap, the mediums were on like 6%. Hards here only on 3. So good reduction in that. Certainly not as much grip on the turning though. Try and get this into the purple though. Go. Oh, Christ, okay. Definitely got my foot down a bit too early. Are you going to be using ERS? Yeah, I should do. I don't think I need to use it here. I think actually it's only on medium deployment anyway, so pace is good. If we're not using it. A little bit of a... Well, no, we technically cut a wheel on. Kept a wheel on, so it wasn't too big of a cut, I guess. Well, this looks fine. To be honest, I quite like the idea of the hard as a race compound tyre.
Program complete and a job.
I think we're going to be
Well
fine.
done. We got some excellent.
Are you going to be
data with
using
that one,
ERS
so
during
come back
qualifying?
to the garage
I
and
will.
can take you
I will
through
probably
the
put it onto
numbers.
hot lap, and I will probably use. I'll probably try and use a bit of it and see. And see where we get to. But if we're going to be miles ahead, certainly on 85 AI, then maybe we'll bump the AI up to compare. But then we'll have to compare it against the first race, I think, and see. I'll see how far off the pace I am as to whether or not I need it. Where's Nigel? Nigel's in the 132s on mediums. We were on a 133, and it was a pretty scruffy one at that, and about, what, 4/10 back. Not bad. Russell is a 131.9 on softs. Lewis Hamilton's out at the moment on mediums. Who have we got? Verstappen out on his outlap. He's just started. Zhou Guanyu going through. In actual fact, we'll wait a second and just see what these lap times come in at. And that'll give us a good steer, because the next practice program is quali pace, and then we can probably just skip through into the one shot and the race. But let's see where these guys finish up. So Hamilton was a 29.5 in the first sector. Where does Max finish? 29.3. Okay. Joe comes across the line for a 134 or 5 on the mediums. Okay. Let's jump back in. Where's Hamilton on the second sector? Heading off. Good luck for us. No worries, BR. Thanks for stopping on in. And yeah, hope you have a good relax when you get home. And yeah, good rest of your Sunday, bud. So Lewis was a 39.7. Where's Verstappen? 39.4. Okay. Yeah, kind of keeping up where we'd expect him to be. So the pole finished on... so the pole... So we're doing all right so far in the practice sessions. 9th fastest overall so far. Losing out, what, about half a second on average for the front runners in the first sector, which we can tidy up certainly on that. Middle sector, same again, really. Last sector is good, actually. Last sector we're on kind of high pace there, which is pretty good going. So not too bad. So that doesn't feel too bad at the moment, considering we've done that. That was our first lap on the mediums. But yeah, tyre wear and everything else is good. So we'll we'll get out on the softs now. We'll do a quali lap. Just check what mode we're in. I'll just change the ERS up, and we'll try and do it here because this will at least give us. I know, even if the AI aren't using ERS in.
We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing.
Even if the they aren't using it in. Hi Hamilton, you could move out of the way for us. That'd be great. Mate, you're gonna sit slap bang in the middle of the track, aren't you? Okay, thanks Hamilton. Is he on a... No, we're going to have to use more of our cookie rubber here. And we're down at the moment. Oh. Rotation there was good though, on the softs. Try and not lock up going in there. Okay, gained quite a bit back there, which is good. Didn't need third gear there, but looks like we're on track for a decent time now. Have used quite a lot of ERS there, but that's better. Don't run out too wide.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Yeah, see Hamilton, this is how you get out of the way of someone. Just move to the right hand side. Lumen AI. What are you going to do? Right, well, the good news is there. I think we've topped the timing sheets provisionally on that. That said, that might not be the best fit for the race, depending on our ERS usage and or AI level. So we'll have to see. Because I still think where you guys voted, between 10th and 15th, is probably where we'll flip into. Based on what I've seen, at least from previous AI. But if not, we'll put the AI up. That's
is officially over.
That'll be easy enough to do. I mean, Mansell on the mediums, good placement. I need you in the top. Oh, did you vote for the top 9, Demon? Oh dear. Practice is no indication. No, this is very true. Qualifying is going to be the real test. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me Let me set it up as a prediction this time, and then you can put your pickle chips where your mouth are. Mouth where your pickle chips are. I don't know. Either which way around it should be. Let me do that now, and then you can wager. You can wager on it. Start a prediction. How do we do a new one? Start a new one. Here we go. Gosh, the last prediction we did was, will we be finishing the McLaren F1 car? The McLaren Lego F1 car. Apparently that was the last one we did, right. So let's see. Where will we finish in Bahrain? So we'll keep it the same as we had in the poll. So we'll do top 5, then we'll do 6th to 9th, 10th to 15th, 15th, and then it was 15th plus or DNF. And how long you got? We'll get people the next 5 minutes. Got it. Cool. There we go. Yeah, you put your pickle chips where you think we'll finish. So we'll roll through the next practice sessions because we've pretty much done them all. It's just quality pace to finish off, which is all good. In that session there, let's see what it gives us for that. And then we'll skip through for practice 3. That we can just skip to qualifying. So we're doing all right there. Building up our acclaim.
Well, as the sun goes down, the speeds go up. It's
yes, plus the track temperature will change a little bit between the day running and the evening.
Race. Let's get on with it. It's qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
The Bahrain Grand Prix. Delightful. Right, let's just make sure we've got the right. Yeah, it's good. How's the wear looking? We haven't done much practice, so hopefully not a lot. So I have to see what happens off the back of this. Alright, here we go. Let's not fuck it up if we can help it. Oh, he says locking up into turn 1. Good start. Norris out in front. Lock up there as well. All the way down to first gear there to get the rotation in. Not sure that was quite needed. We'll use a bit of ERS here. wide there. Lost some time. Don't think we're miles off though. Definitely braking a bit too late on some of these. Looks like we're going to be 13th. 14th, I think, in the end. I'll take that. That feels pretty decent though. We weren't, I guess, abusing the ERS battery too much, but certainly that felt not too bad from a, I guess, an AI level placement point perhaps. So we'll see. Got the last minute to put your pickle chips in. based on that showing. That's not too bad. So we've actually been out qualified by Nigel. So his many years of race experience shining through there. But that's nice. It's nice to see. Nice to see our teammate actually in my team doing better than us, and or at least being up there to score some points. Not sure the Alpine. I mean, Pierre Gasly's obviously turned out a cracking lap there to get us where we need to go. We're about a second off the pace of the quickest cars, so that's something to kind of build on. Norris, though, very, very quick. The McLaren starting quickly, as they have in real life this year. Splitting the Red Bulls at the front, then Carlos Sainz and Leclerc, followed by Hamilton, Piastri, George, Fernando, and then Pierre to finish off the top 10. Not bad, but we're a good gap away from the rest of the pack, but well situated in that kind of 10th to 15th slot, I think. So that feels good in terms of like medium pace there, but we'll see what we can do in the race. See if we can move ourselves a bit further forward. Certainly, if we can beat our teammate, that would be good for our general rating improvement. But we'll see where we fall. Need to look at strategy now, actually, because we're starting 14th. Got Nigel 2 places ahead, 3 places ahead. 20 laps. The softs are going to be... Need to kind of have a look at what cars are... Have a little look around at what cars are doing around us, because I'd almost say start on the hard and then switch to something faster at the end once we've burnt some weight down. But we'll have to see. Do we need to swap what me and Nigel? Let's see what happens. Tyre. I don't know. Technically, in this race, yes, we will need to do a pit stop.
Months of rumor and speculation all
Because it's more than a 5-lapper. So I need to do at least one. The softs are just going to wear too quickly, and I think if you started on the softs, you'd have to go to the hards. Outside of a safety car, and depending on when the safety car fell, you'd probably struggle to get through. We'd probably struggle to go hard soft. So I think it's going to be a hard medium, and then we can punish the mediums towards the end. Interestingly, that it reckons doing soft to hard, but I mean, based on that, we're going to be at almost 70% tire wear on the soft, and I think that's bonkers for a start. I'm trying to remember what the fuel load should be here. I think you can go under by a bit, but perhaps we'll just take half over and we'll be half over. I could probably go under, but I don't want to risk it too much. We can always lift and coast. I think we're going to start on the hards and aim to go onto the... Why can't I edit these? I want to... Yeah. Hang on. I want to start on the hards. I want to swap to the mediums after that. I don't want this one. Remove stint. That one. I reckon they were reckoning doing 11 laps. Oh, the problem is, look at that. Not much better, is it? I think you can go under by about 1. Yeah, okay, we'll bring it down a bit more. Let's try and go to, like, lap 11 or 12. And then if anything happens, which means we can extend, or a safety car comes out, then we'll be fine on the mediums. The softs were... I mean, the softs weren't too bad, to be honest. So let's put it on softs, working to the assumption that we can go to lap 13. Because if we can't, then we're going to fall off a cliff, and then the mediums come in. They don't come into their own by much, though. I think we'll take the mediums, because I think they will give us a bit more grip towards the end. We'll aim to do 12 laps there, and then 8 on the... So let's go... You reckon we can go 1 under? What, 1 whole lap under? Let's do... let's go just a little bit above, and we'll go there. And we'll see what happens. Okay. Right, fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Ooh, got bogged down to start with, so I've lost lots of pace at the start, which is a pain in the backside. Try and... Oh, okay, someone's collected me at the start.
Okay, be careful with the front.
Let's have a look at that. We're not going to restart anything, but I think we were there, and I don't know if we've lost... Is it his front wing, or is it a bit of our front wing that we've lost? I mean, we were on the inside. We were kind of there. I mean, you're going to get pinched, but it was 3 wide. Have we lost something? Is it? I think we're all right. We might have not... Yeah, I think it's his in plate. Okay. Oh, Ricardo, you got a little bit of space. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Okay, I think we might wind that bit back.
That looked bad. Are you alright?
we got bumped from behind and then got collected as we kind of tried to steer back on, but we were all right there, and then was it... I lost it a bit there as I was coming back on, and then who comes past? Yeah. Let's try and bring it back to there. God, the car's heavy.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Okay, the AI brake very early for corners, you'll remember.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Deep. We're going to get better drive out the corner, leaving space on the outside. Just. A bit of a drag race to the end, but we should be. Okay. Yeah. He's been swallowed up by Ricardo from behind, so that's fine. Right. Mansell's dropped back a few places as well, so both have not had the best start, but let's try and jump onto the back of our teammate, put ourselves along a bit. We are fighting with back markers, or with the mid portion of the field that are all on soft tyres, so we are going to be slower in this first part of the race. Going to have to do a little bit of lifting and coasting, I think, as well, just to get the fuel in.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
Oh, is that one of the Ferraris right at the back? Or is that a Haas? Oh, Christ, okay. Yeah. Oh, Magnussen's out. Was one of the Hasses. I need to remember, AI brake very early. Leave me alone, Ricardo.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Just squeezing right out. Try and close up to Nigel again. Early on the turn in there, but should hold us up okay to keep ahead of Ricardo. I mean, they're burning the soft tyres through at the moment, so their tyres should drop in about 3 laps time. And the hards, yeah, the hard's going to be fine for a while yet. Try and get up to Nigel and then close in the group ahead, because there's quite a big gap there, but I think they're all on the... Are they all on the softs or some on the mediums? A little worried about the fuel situation, to be honest. We're not really gaining an awful lot, and I can't really afford to lift too much at this point. Not until we're on the back of that DRS train and I can at least lift more into the braking zones on the main straight. But we'll see what we can do. If we can close this up. Again, the soft tyres are going to go away in a lap or two. And then Nigel and I should both be in a good position. Yeah, we're starting to pull away a bit more from Ricardo. Should have DRS from Mansell here. Yeah. Okay, need to make inroads on Stroll now. Try and close that front pack. I think Norris is running the race though. By the looks of things. Which is good, keeping Max in check. Yeah, we'll drop Ricardo from DRS behind now. Oh, go on Mansell. Don't need like that, please. Not really making any inroads on Stroll yet, but seemed to make up a lot of time in the last sector, or the end of sector 2 and the last, yeah, sector 3. Probably go down the inside now. Leave us room. Too much room. Good fly past with DRS though, but we've been held up a little bit. We've lost time to Stroll. Looking up a little bit. The weight. Okay. Time to push on. Come on, Nigel, don't. This isn't the strategy we want. Okay. There we go. It's been dispatched now. Now we need him to play rear gunner really and hold off Ricciardo. Hot lap and push on a bit. Close up to the cars in front. Five seconds ahead now, so we really do need to try and make the most while we're on these hard compound tyres. Run wide there. That's quite a bit of time. The fuel situation is not good. Start lifting quite heavily.
Right, you're coming up to one of the Aston Martins now.
I mean, I'd like to think so, Mark, but I'm about 5 seconds off the Aston Martin, so... Actually, I'm struggling with tyre temperature more than anything on the front. The only slight saving grace is the crane in front of us is all still stuck together. Verstappen's got back ahead of Norris by the looks of it. Ease up a little bit more. Whoever in the power coming out there. Yeah, they're all on the softs at the moment, so...
You're gaining on the car ahead.
And Mansell's gaining on us though. We're not using our gears properly, that's not helping. To defend from our teammate quite a lot, and he's just hit me. Come on, Nigel. Where did he get me? Was just on the back. Yeah, just... Was that even me spinning? Oh, maybe I spun by myself. Excellent. It wasn't even Nigel's fault. Right, we'll take this as our mistake. We'll blame the other one on the AI for bumping us, and then we'll leave it there. There, please, Nigel.
11 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, which is not enough to get there. Okay, I'm going to lift that, so we need to brake. Right. Let's try and do that last corner properly. Still haven't done it properly. Don't know why they're on the right-hand side.
Stroll is stopping now.
Is he? Right, okay. I'm quite happy to stay behind Nigel if he can pull us along a bit. That's maybe what we'll have to do whilst we do a bit of fuel saving.
Okay, information on Bottas. They seem to have an issue. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Nigel Mansell leading a race in 1:24. Whoa. Don't know how I managed to save that slide, but I did. We're not saving enough fuel. I'm very concerned.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake.
We're not going to be able to get past Mark. Now is not the time to get past. We need to save fuel. So we're not saving, so then we don't have to save fuel on the faster tyre at the end and we can push. Do with Hulkenberg holding up the leaders a bit.
Nine laps of fuel to go.
Yeah,
laps
we're
left.
1 lap shy. Big lift. Okay, we saved quite a bit there down the straight. Hulkenberg is holding off Norris. Norris has got past. If I can have 2 more laps of very heavy fuel saving, we might be alright. Well, I would have thought we'd have been P1, P2 and at least leading some laps in the race. Even if we're not going to finish here. Right, Nigel's in. It's not going to help us.
Nigel's in the pit lane. Nigel in the pits now.
I lift off here.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Yeah, I can't really push because I'm still half a lap shy of fuel. Norris is 6.5 seconds behind. Okay. We'll have to do the rest of our fuel saving on the new tyre. Yeah, Nigel's entered the pits. If we can come out in a train of cars with DRS, then we'll be able to do the lifting and coasting we need, I think, to get us to the end.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't
Copy.
speed.
Haven't practiced the pit stop there yet. Can't remember where the pit line is. Pretty short, I think. I've just about made it in time. Full lock up, but that's fine. I'm hoping we can come out just behind Nigel.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit or receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
I'll tell you what, we didn't lose too much time. Interesting. Nigel's gone onto the softs. Stay with DRS. We need to try and get onto Sonoda though.
Okay, we've got 7 laps worth of fuel remaining.
We can lift and coast like a mother trucker down the main straight. That's all we can do. Mansell 132 on his first proper lap.
No concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Kind of need Nigel to make the most of those soft tyres that he's on, close up to the back of Yuki, whilst pulling us along, allowing us to save a bit of fuel behind him and then push at the end when we've got a bit more. I don't know what's quite happened with this train in front, but everyone is very slow all of a sudden. We've caught them up massively. Maybe this is all going to come back to us. Come on, Nigel, need you to use a bit more of those softs now though. Don't really want to come by you just yet. using to punch a hole for us down the main straight. A bit more saving there. Use DRS.
Just a reminder, we're critical on fuel, probably a lap or so short. We don't need to risk a DNF chasing records, so let's think about starting to conserve fuel, maybe lifting early into the corners.
Oh, we are. Don't you worry, Mark, we are. But I think we've just got to go now and then try and fuel save off of the back of anyone else. Yeah, they are slow on these hard tyres.
And gap to the car in front, 1.7 seconds.
It's good. We should get DRS on Yuki though, which should help us down the straight. Charge the battery at the same time. Yeah, Sainz has had a shocker. Down 11. It's fine, we don't want to be too close this lap. Ansell's going to come past. But that's fine. If he can punch a hole for us, we're going to have to lift super early. He's going to take the corner tight. We're going to get him on the inside though.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
He's going to go again though. Past us here. So we'll lift off nice and early. Oh, Ocon's had a massive lock up there. Lovely, so he's missed the corner, so that's an extra position we've all gained. Thank you.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Oh, I think I caught the front of back of Nigel there. I was trying to go as slowly as I could whilst coasting round. Hopefully his car's alright. I think ours is okay other than the little bit of wing damage we took right at the beginning. I mean, we're not far off of the points. I don't think we're going to be able to make it this race, sadly. We could try. Oh god, this could be messy. Yeah, I'm going to back out of that. I want to live. Don't close the door, please. Let's see if how the replay looks back for that. I bet that looked a bit. I mean, to be fair, the cars all positioned themselves well. There wasn't really anywhere for anyone else to go. Nigel took a lot of the inside curb, and we were squeezing. And, well, no, we left space there. That was fine. But Ocon got a good run from behind everyone. It's just the Aston Martins ahead. If we could clear this lot and catch up to them, we'd be in the points. The inside of Nigel here, though, because Sainz and Tsunoda are fighting as well. Leave a gap. I've just got to back out. Oh! Squeaky bump. Around the outside of Carlos Sainz. Back onto the inside, and we're through. Medium tyres now kind of coming into their own.
We've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
In terms of pace and grip. We might be alright. Come on, Nigel, come through with us.
Good job, nice overtake.
That look up there, we're trying to lift a bit too much. That's alright, we've got past Yuki, we're only 0.2 down. We are absolutely critical on fuel, but if we continue just to lift a little bit into each corner, we're going to have to make the most of these tyres.
Okay, gap ahead, 3.4 seconds.
I think we're just going to fall short there, unfortunately. Big look up there. Car's lost a bit of temperature, I think. Yeah. Fronts again. See if we can charge the battery a little bit. Might be a last lap lunge for P10. As the fuel stays with us, we're going to have to lift. Big lift here. And again, a big lift down here. We might be alright.
Caution. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Is that Norris? It is. That's Piastri.
Pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
We're up into the points. No, Tsunoda, no. Don't do it. Oh, Norris is out. What?
That move was illegal, I'm afraid, mate. Return the position. Give it back.
Both McLarens. Well, I think Piastri's back in the running. Yeah, he is right behind us. But Norris out. Okay, we are in the points now. Tsunoda's ahead of us. See if we can catch him. Oh, it's all turned around right at the end. As it often can in Formula 1. Still need quite a bit of fuel saving, otherwise we're going to come undone in the last sector of the last lap. Piastri is quick behind. Got enough for hot lap. Have to burn the ERS. Bit of a lift into the last corner, not too much. Oh, we're going to have to push and just hope for it.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Right, lift here. Long way back. No one was close enough. We saved about 0.8 there. Still got too much to save, I think. We're going to be in trouble.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Yeah, I know, but we haven't got the fuel for it, Mark.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 5.0 seconds.
I'm lifting like crazy. Piastri's got by Tsunoda, they're fighting behind.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty.
I know. Oh god, this is going to be awful. Oh, run wide. It's going to be literally before the line. I'm going to run out of fuel just before the line. And Piastri's going to get me. Got to dump all the RS and hope. Low fuel mode. Push the RS. Push the battery. Push the battery. Come on. Come on. Oh.
Okay,
We did it.
rubber and bring it home.
We did it. And there you go, Demon. We I don't know how, but we managed it. We got P9. So I'm assuming. I don't know if it will tell me.
Smiling
who voted.
faces on the pit
What?
wall then after that superb win here at Sakhir.
I think-
and rightly so. A brilliant
I think it
effort
must have
from
been
the
yourself.
whole team.
Who else was in
Well, you're
the
always
9
unsure
to
of the competition
6 to
and what your
6
opponents
to
will
9
be able
bracket?
to do in the off-season.
You were right. Yeah, we
But
I mean, it all came
coming
good right at the
today,
end.
they've
To be
delivered the
fair,
performance that
had
you
we not
dream about.
had we not been
Wow,
quite as
did
low
they
on
make that
fuel,
car sing today. Really
we might
impressive
have caught
stuff.
the Astons in front. So pace-wise, that actually feels
Red Bull are
pretty
our
good.
winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge
I think
push from
I can
them
probably
lately
move
to
the
stay
AI up
competitive
a little
with
bit,
the other
maybe,
teams,
but that feels
and they're
about a pretty
certainly
decent
proving
balance. The
themselves.
fighting was pretty good. The general skill was good. You put a K on it. Excellent. Well done. Well done. Well, enjoy your winnings. How do I settle it? I might have to do it in the web browser. Doesn't it in the bar? Oh, let's sort that out. Get you people your well-earned pickle chips. Right. So the outcome was... There we go. Yep, 6 to 9. There we go. Enjoy your pickle chips. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. Well, that was a good first outing. Again, the car felt pretty good. We actually got fastest lap, which is good. Which again is probably another indicator that we could probably put the AI level up a little bit. Maybe go from 85 to 88 and see how that fits. But yeah, not bad. You know, good recovery from the start. It was messy start. I mean, I think we only had 3 flashbacks there, so wasn't too bad. And if we discount turn 1, not too bad. A driving escapade. I mean, I don't know what happened to Piastri was, I don't know where he was. I mean, again, he started 7th on the grid and he looked like he was having a good run. But I mean, yeah, Pierre Gasly had a great race. The Alpine having a very good race there as well. But yeah, don't know what happened with Norris. We'll have a look. We'll look in the race director and see what happened. So Nigel being a bit unfortunate there at the end, but again, I think actually the tyre strategy that we went for, the hard and medium compound, was definitely the better run of that, because they weren't really pulling away too much. They pulled away a 5-second gap when it came into the pit stops, but then just didn't have the edge on the hard tyres at the end. And Nigel kind of fell foul of that by going onto the softs right at the end and probably burnt through it a bit quickly as the hard started to become good. Only one DNF, Magnussen. So what actually happened? Half a lap, not a full lap, less fuel. Yeah, I agree. To be fair, it was almost stable throughout. So with a little bit of lift and coast, you'd still be pretty competitive with that, especially starting on, say, the hards and making them go long. So we went I think 1 or 2 laps longer than the initial proposed strategy as well, which is good. So lap 1, Carlos Sainz and Norris had a warning, had a collision, as did Perez and Verstappen. We had one with Ricciardo coming in on turn 1. Magnussen actually dropped out lap 2 with a mechanical failure. Fernando Alonso lap 10 collision with Ocon, just for warning, and then we had the slight tap with Mansell on lap 18. But other than that, not too bad. How were our pit stops? Because we did go long. We were, other than Hulkenberg, we were the second to last pit stop, which was good. Mansell got... that's why... To be fair, that's why we came out only just behind Mansell. He had a slow stop. So actually, to be fair, that saved us by not being so far off the back of him on our first out lap. Because his softs had definitely come up to temperature then. He was very fast in the first sector and first part of second sector as well. So where did Hulkenberg finish? Because he stayed out a long time. Okay, 16. So he didn't have the best run, but he did the same as Mansell. And I'd quite like to actually go back and see. Let's have a look at the replay. Let's have a look at... I'll tell you what, we'll have a look down to turn 1, and then what we'll do is we'll skip ahead to the Piastri-Norris saga and see what actually happened with those two. Yeah, so we bogged down. I didn't get the gearing right off the line, which is sod's law. The number of times that I launch really well, first time when streaming it, I don't launch well at all, which is, yeah, not bad. To get through the first corner there, okay, so that's fine. And then what we want to do is we want to switch to... Go to Piastri first, and then what we'll do is we can skip that through. So Piastri fighting with Russell was up to P7, 8, and then after the pit stops, coming back to P9. So he was right on the back of Leclerc, who was right on the back of Perez coming through. Oh, Hamilton had a great race. So this is it. So Norris, actually, at this point, was actually out in the lead. Actually, quite a sizable gap to the cars behind. That's yeah, that's pretty good going. Verstappen's really kind of being held up by Hamilton, and they're all on the hard tyres here. But yeah, I mean, Norris had, what, maybe a second and a half to Verstappen there? We'll double check that he's not in DRS range, and he looks far too far back. But does the wing open? No, it doesn't. Yeah, so Norris easily at least a second, I reckon maybe a second and a half ahead. And going well. Verstappen then starting to pull away a bit from Hamilton, but really not closing in on Norris. So it was Norris's race to win, to lose really. And yeah, even here, all good. Let's go back to Piastri and just watch him through. So again, he was kind of just watching Leclerc and Perez battle it out ahead of him, and yeah, all looking good here. Again, the two in front really just battling away and using up all of their ERS, all of their new fresh tyres. He was very, very close here. I mean, nose to nose, or yeah, nose to rear, right on the back of them there, right on his gearbox. But they were falling a long way behind Hamilton and Max, who at this point looks like he might have started to close, or the two of them might have started to close in a little bit on Norris, but again, still not within the DRS. So it must be at the end of lap 16 or lap 17. Might have been later, might have been one more lap, but still looking good through here. Again, the two in front still fighting away, so Piastri really just in a nice position to... He's unlikely... He's not showing the pace to be able to get past these two already, so he's unlikely that he's going to catch up to the back of Hamilton and Verstappen. But clearly, yeah, the McLaren, good pacing game as per real life, but kind of happy to bide his time, wait for them to make a mistake, or then slip through in the last couple of laps, save his tyres perhaps a little bit, and then push through for a P4. All looking very close. Where's so looks like they're again perhaps Verstappen probably about the same gap again, but still no DRS. I think it was lap 17. I think it was lap 17. 17 or 18. Bring this along a little bit and see what happens. We're going down the main straight. Still in a nice position here. Because Piastri was pointed the wrong way on my screen. So it must be lap 18 then. A little bit of wheel banging there. Was it the second to last lap then? Christ, okay. So I guess before we look at this, to see where this impacts then, unless it was last lap, it might have even been the last lap. I thought I had a whole lap with him behind me, but maybe I didn't. So they've just come across the line for the second to last lap. We at this point were chasing down the like of Stroll, and who had Russell ahead of him, and of course it was then. Yes, because we lose Norris, which bumps everyone up one place, and then Piastri drops as well. So that's it. We're settled now on this. So Piastri here. So it must be here. So in actual fact, Leclerc managed to pull away, and Perez is then kind of caught without DRS, and this is probably where he's struggling. Piastri's going on the attack. Oh, he just spins it. How strange. Yeah, no contact. Just eager on the there you are, even the AI can do it. Just eager on the accelerator, which is a shame because actually at this point here, he's got the perfect line. Perez is so tight on that, he's going to run out a bit wide. And either Piastri can kind of really take a bit more of the runoff on the outside. Perez is going to be slow because he's going to be so far across. He's going to have to turn hard right to then bring the car back round left. So it's unfortunate for Piastri, but he then slides there and goes round and has to kind of wait really for these other cars to kind of come by. We've got Russell and Stroll fighting, and then we'll just see us come by here and we're good there. So then, in fact, at the same time, Norris has dropped. So he's spun as well. Yeah. So within the space of 3 corners, both McLarens having a spin. That almost looks quite a bit like a bug, really, doesn't it? They both did the same thing, literally at the apex. Just getting on the power too soon. See the onboard. What gear was he in? So third gear, second. He dropped an extra gear maybe. And then of course he has to wait for Hamilton and the stuff to go by. I'm not sure he needed to keep reversing or let the car roll off the track that much. He probably could have got back on. And then he gets slowed down by the fact that everyone else is coming by, and then he can get going. I assume he does get going again, or does he not? As a little wiggle. Christ, he waits a long time. That's a bit of a shame because he didn't need to wait that long. But yeah, a good result. Good result for the team. Let's see what the highlight reel captured. Anything outstanding or not? So Monaco in the rain at night now. You versus BR. I think not. I think we'll work up for that Iceni, but we'll get there eventually for sure. See what the highlight reel has in store. And I definitely need to work my way up to Monaco in the rain at night. Jesus. I mean, just Monaco in the dry in the daylight is tough enough, right? Yeah, nice little dive down the inside here. This is when we were fighting with Nigel down the main straight after the soft runners had kind of pitted in and come through, but we had good drive out of the corner. That was a lovely move. Nigel, to be fair, Nigel recovered well there. Caught up nicely. I mean, yeah, who'd have thought Pickle Force Racing would have been running P1, P2 at portions of the race. and to come home and score our first points as a new team in our first race as well. That's a good result for the team. What I wonder what number Nigel's got on his car. Show us. Oh, that's a nice action shot. Let's wind that back. I wish the game would give us more control over highlights and like slow-mo replays and things, because that is a lovely little action shot. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Again, running side by side. Through turn 2, up to turn 3. Yielding the position. Running out wide. Try and tuck in on the inside. Again, just get left enough space by our teammate. We've got the Alpine coming up behind us. Just managed to hold on. And, yeah, power across the line for P9 in Bahrain. Lovely stuff. We get good amount of acclaim for that. Good result for the team. Look at that. Look at that handsome chap. Look at that moustache. They've done a good job with their hair follicle design in this year's game, if nothing else. We're all good. We get 2.97 million for the race. Lovely. Right. I think I'm probably going to have to stop things there. But next time we'll try and aim to do 2 races in the next stream of my team. Should be good. But let's just round off things we've got to do before we head off. So sorry, our total revenue's gone up to our total amount in the account is 2.97. So we're still a little ways off being able to spend much, but that's all right. Morale is low in the aerodynamics and chassis department though. I wonder if there's something we can do there. So we've got structure. Let's have a look. So when would we get that in place? Just after Australia. We don't want to rush that. So we're building our way up. What are we now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 best on the grid. This will bring us up to almost, what, 7th or 6th or 7th best on the grid in terms of running. So let's get that done. Spend some points. But yeah, that was good. And we need, obviously, our main sponsors earn 25 points this season. So we are, you know, we're 20. We're 3 points down. So 22 left to go. So we're 9th in the drivers' standing after one race, and we are 6th in the constructors after the first race as well. So a good outing, really. Let's hope that. In fact, because of course we got 2 points and an extra point for the fastest lap because we were in the top 10 as well. So that was a good show. Good show. We'll happily take that. Let's see if next time around we can do even better. Even better. Dom, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub for 33 months. How you doing? How's your weekend been? You've caught us just as we're rounding things up for. I didn't mean to click on that. Never mind. We are gonna stop here this time round. But yeah, we've just finished P9. Our first race in my team on F1 24. So yeah. Happy days. Let's just see what the team got to say. 20% chance of rain in qualifying, but looking dry in the race. I do like Jeddah, but it's one of the few tracks I've not raced in F1 24 yet, so that will be a good one to do. But let's come out. Let's go out to the. It's just one more race. I wish. No, I've got to jump off. Got to sort a few things out. I think I've seen the door, but I think the Lionhearts have just stopped by, so I'll go and say hello to them. Be sociable. Do that. But yeah, next time round we'll do Jeddah, and yeah, we'll try and do Jeddah and the one after, which I think is, oh gosh, what is after Jeddah? Should know really. Let's just see. It will be listed in looking time trial. Australia, of course it is. I've just seen it on the map. So yeah, so we'll go Jeddah in Australia. So we'll try and do Jeddah in Australia next time out, and then yeah, we'll have Japan and China perhaps for the session after that. Okie dokie. Well, thanks everyone for tuning on in. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a good rest of your Sundays, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, and yeah, have a good start to your week. On Monday, we should be doing some Baldur's Gate 3 with Haxo, Tom, and Max either Monday or Tuesday evening, and then I believe we've got things sorted for. Baldur's Gate with Battlesea, Haxo, and Lionheart this coming Friday. I think we're going to try and get an hour and a half, 2 hour session in this coming Friday, and then probably more F1 at the weekend. But yeah, until then, I hope everyone has great rest of your Sunday.